Hi, this is Asean Now, and you're watching the Weekly Wrap. First up in Malaysia, authorities on Thursday said that the family of murdered North Korean Kim Jong-nam has authorized the Malaysian government to manage his remains. The day before, it was confirmed that the body of Jong-nam, the half-brother of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, was identified based on DNA samples provided by his son. Diplomatic tensions have flared between Malaysia and North Korea over the investigation into the murder, with North Korean demands for the body being shot down. Still on the Malaysia-North Korea dispute, local Shaman Ibrahim Mat Zin performed a ritual on Monday outside the morgue where Jong-nam's body is being kept. Mat Zin, who calls himself Raja Bomo Sedunia or King Shaman of the world, also conducted another ritual on a beach, captured in a video that went viral on Sunday. He said both rituals were to protect Malaysia from attack and for the safe release of the 9 Malaysians trapped in North Korea. Next, a 19-year-old part-time model on Tuesday drove her car against traffic on a Malaysian highway, resulting in a crash that killed a motorist and injured 4 others. According to the police, the girl, who tested positive for amphetamines, had been fleeing an earlier accident she was involved in. Now in the Philippines, President Rodrigo Duterte on Thursday poked fun at the dismissal of his foreign minister by lawmakers, publicly mocking his American accent. Former Foreign Secretary Perfecto Yasay, who is a US-trained lawyer, was rejected last week for being unable to prove he was not a US citizen when he took the job last year. In Indonesia, a court in the island of Bali jailed a British man and an Australian woman on Monday for the murder of a traffic policeman on the popular Kuta beach. David Taylor was sentenced to 6 years in prison, while Sarah Connor got 4 years for the murder of Wayan Sudarsa last August. The Indonesian government on Thursday said it may try to extradite the captain of a British-owned cruise ship that damaged the coral reefs of the Raja Ampat Islands in eastern Indonesia. The nearly 4,000-ton Caledonia Sky smashed reefs in one of the world's most biodiverse marine habitats after it became grounded at low tide on Tuesday. We now head over to Bangkok with our Thailand partner, Nation TV, for the latest roundup from the Northern ASEAN region.
Thank you, KL, for your updates. And now let's take a look here over the past week in the Northern ASEAN region, starting off with Cambodia, as the country's main opposition party named its new leader on March 9 following the surprise resignation of its president. Cambodian National Rescue Party, or CNRP, named Kem Sokha, the deputy party leader, as its new president, along with 3 new deputies. Kem Sokha told hundreds of party members he was confident of electoral successes, although he admitted that the opposition had been hit by political storms. Sam Rainsy, who led the opposition movement for 2 decades, quit as leader of CNRP in a letter posted on social media last month. He currently resides in France in self-exile after fleeing prosecutions he said were politically motivated. And now moving on to Myanmar, while the government of Myanmar is preparing to shorten its New Year holiday, labor groups are opposing the plan. Myanmar government has planned to shorten the Thing Yan public holiday from 10 days to 5 days in April. The government said that the long holiday interferes with productivity, transportation, banking, services, and commerce. Workers are getting ready to set up a march to protest the plan. And now let's take a look at Laos, as Lao Airlines has confirmed that it will offer a direct flight from its capital Vientiane to Tokyo. Little is known about the new route, but the flight is expected to make a stopover at Nagasaki in Japan. It is said that Lao Airlines need to have an aircraft that is capable of flying non-stop to Japan before any possibility of a direct flight. So far, passengers can fly from Vientiane to Bangkok under a codeshare agreement between Lao Airlines and Thai Airways International before flying to Japan. Vietnam is facing a problem of an overly aging population in which the fast rate could exceed the capacity of its welfare system. Earlier, World Bank reports also indicated that Vietnam could become the world's most rapidly aging country. Reports said Vietnam will have at least 1 senior citizen amongst every 5 Vietnamese by 2030. Meanwhile, only senior citizens above the age of 80 years would qualify for a government pension. And our last story is here in Thailand as the Suvarnabhumi Airport of Thailand dropped 2 positions from last year's ranking from the 36th to the 30th in a 100 airport list. In this year's ranking surveyed by UK-based Skytrax, Changi Airport of Singapore is ranked the best 5 years running. There are no countries in Southeast Asia that is in the top 10, but immigration service at Kuala Lumpur International Airport is the best in the world. And that's it for this week's episode of ASEAN Wrap from the Northern ASEAN region. This has been Sathapat Pathong, and now back to you, KL.
Thank you, Bangkok. Thanks for watching. I'm Daniel Bakri, and have a good weekend.